Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into a really fascinating letter from Seneca.
Yes, the ancient Stoic philosopher. We're looking at parts of his letter on sharing knowledge and friendship.
Right. And our goal really is to unpack his ideas on, well, personal change, what real friendship looks like for him, and this big idea about sharing what you learn.
It's quite powerful stuff.
It really is. He starts off saying he feels not only reformed, but transformed, which is a strong start.
A very strong statement, yes.
But here's the bit I found. Kind of counterintuitive. He says the proof of this change is that he can see his own faults, ones he didn't even know he had before.
Mm-hmm.
That feels a bit weird, doesn't it? Like progress should mean fewer faults, not just seeing them better.
Well, in ancient philosophy, especially Stoicism, and that's often seen as a crucial first step.
Oh.
That self-awareness, really seeing your own imperfections clearly, that's actually the prerequisite for any real change. You can't fix what you don't know is broken, right?
Right, like knowing you're sick is the start of getting better. Makes sense.
Exactly. Only then can you actually seek the cure, so to speak.
Okay. So seeing the faults means you're able to see them, and that ability is the progress. And he immediately wants to share this transformation.
Yes, he links it directly to friendship. This internal progress isn't just for himself.
How does that connection work in his view?
Well, he describes this true friendship. It's not casual. It's something that hope and fear and self-interest cannot sever.
So really deep bonds.
Very deep. It involves having all things in common, especially their troubles. It's about genuine connection, shared values, not just convenience.
And this deep connection, this friendship, is tied to knowledge, because he makes this, frankly, quite radical claim about learning.
Oh, absolutely. Which part struck you most?
Well, this line, "I'm glad to learn in order that I may teach," and then even stronger, "Nothing will ever please me if I must retain the knowledge of it to myself."
He even says he'd refuse wisdom if it came with the condition of keeping it secret.
Yeah. Refuse wisdom. It suggests knowledge is only good if it's shared. Is that right?
That seems to be his core belief here. The value, maybe even the point of wisdom is sharing it, but then the question becomes how?
Right. How do you share it effectively? Because he seems wary of just handing out rules.
Exactly. He says, the way is long if one follows precepts. Just telling people things isn't the best way.
So not just a list of instructions. He gives actual examples of better ways, doesn't he? From the source material.
He does. He talks about Cleanthes learning from Zeno. It wasn't just lectures.
Cleanthes saw how Zeno lived, right? Absorbed it that way.
Precisely. Or Socrates' students or Epicurus' followers living together. It's about sharing life, seeing character in action, observing the patterns of how someone lives by their principles.
Ah, the patterns. That lived example is the real teaching.
It's powerful. And crucially, it's not just one way, it's mutual.
Mutual. How so?
Seneca explicitly says, we can assist each other greatly. It's a two-way street. Friends learning from friends, living and learning together.
Okay, that makes sense. It's more dynamic. And then he brings it back to his own journey with this little daily contribution.
Yes, a quote he values from his own teacher, Hecate.
Which is?
What progress, you ask, have I made? I have begun to be a friend to myself.
Begun to be a friend to myself. What does Seneca take that to mean?
According to Seneca, someone like that can never be alone. They find companionship within.
Interesting. So internal sufficiency.
Yes, and it connects outward. He says such a person is almost automatically a friend to all mankind. That inner harmony seems to be the foundation for broader connection.
Wow. Okay, so let's quickly pull these threads together. We've got personal growth, starting with self-awareness of faults.
Check. Then true friendship as the vital space for sharing that growth and knowledge.
And the idea that knowledge itself is kind of incomplete or valueless unless shared, and best shared through lived examples, those patterns.